We're rolling. So the camera's on. It's on now.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
I thought you were going to win.
We're joined with Mark Cadge. We're joined with Jack Spence. We are joined with Dylan Neary, aka Jesus.
Joshua Schofield.
And Oscar Fraser Krill. KG, how do you feel about today's competition?
Brilliant. Had a lot of training up to it. Feeling strong.
Good.
It's nerve-wracking, you know, quite. Can't really see you right now because of the sun. But
Yeah. You're from Scotland, aren't you?
yeah, so I'm quite sensitive.
Yeah, you're not used to the sun.
I'm more nervous about the sun right now than the course.
How are we doing, Dylan?
I'm doing good, mate. Doing good.
Can you confirm why you sat on the grass, not stood up like everyone else?
Saving energy, mate. Saving energy.
Excuse me, mate. Where do you know me from?
City of York Athletics Club. So, you're here with City of York today, Team Wilcock. You're completing the Beer Mile.
Hi.
Going into this race, what are your prospects, what are your hopes?
I'm fucking hyped, mate. That's the honest answer. I've been on a taper since the English schools. I've run about 6 miles since then. All of them were yesterday.
Sorry.
I forgot to do it, yeah.
How do you feel about going into this competition?
I'm quite confident, you know. I've had a lot of preparation. This year I've been on 12 lads' holidays.
Where to? Greece?
5 to Zante, yeah, I was just jamming down with Lethal Bizzle in some club there. Getting a lot of Jaegers for 50 cent out, actually. Yeah. Also running, I've been doing a lot of running. I've been to 2 sessions at the track this year.
2?
So
That's
I've
a lot.
balanced it out
That's
quite
huge.
a lot.
I've been practicing over the summer, putting in a lot of sessions. You know, like pint and then.
Yeah, it gives an idea of the sort of sessions
So I
you
mean,
do.
basically, so what a standard Sunday session is you do 4 pints,
I spent a week on the Lash in the Mediterranean.
10 mile.
What's your training regime over the usual week? Over the past 6 weeks?
Well, I'm going to be honest, I haven't touched a beer.
4 pints.
I also ran a 62-second 400 hurdles where I was still actually drunk, so obviously, again, that's a good experience.
10 mile.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty standard.
Standard, right? So
Endurance.
I mean, you're overloading your body.
Well, yeah, I've just been tapering down really. Got to keep the hammies nice and fresh.
Yeah, we just discussed before previous PBs over the 1500 metres, which is the closest track event.
Yeah.
And you have, in fact, broken 4 minutes.
Once upon a time.
Once
yeah.
upon a time. It might have been a blue moon ago, but now. But after that, we did have you taking part in the steeplechase.
Yes.
You did have a fall, but then you came back from 0 to hero to win the nationals,
Yeah.
take the national title.
I did indeed. Yeah.
And now you're participating in the Chunder Mile.
I know.
Where's your season gone from there?
I mean, it's a far cry from winning national titles to now being in the Chunder Miles. Just like to shout out to British athletics for keeping all the youths in the sport. Know what I'm saying?
Who's your biggest competition today?
Well-
Obviously, because Ben Lewis and Rike, 2 of the favourites, dropped out.
Yeah, well, I think Rike got a bit nervous trying to defend that title. I wasn't there last year. I'm here this year, so maybe dropped out that, but we don't know. But
So-
definitely,
So who do you think is the favourite going into the competition? Because
Apart
many
from
have
yourself,
said you.
of course.
Yeah, many have said you.
well, you always back yourself. But if it wasn't for me, I'd maybe go Spence.
Not worried about Mark Cage whatsoever.
I'm feeling maybe a repeat of last year in terms of the chundering.
Which was disappointing, may I ask. You started off well, very well in fact, but
Yes.
you died more than Josh Dickinson. Thirsk is known for its farming. I mean, it's a nice place, but it's very farmery. Has a Lidl. Do you not feel that that's gonna affect your performance? That
It's
there's
actually,
no place to
it's actually
practice?
Lidl.
Sorry.
It's a step down from what I was hoping for. Had been looking at doing the Diamond League 1100 metre races this year,
Ah, right.
but they discontinued them like the 1K last year. Piss annoying, to be honest. So yeah, Chunder Miles is what I've kind of been training for now.
All right, okay. Are you aware that the actual rules that I've just heard and now that's been implied, if you come last, the forfeit is a full shave for anyone in this thing. So everyone,
Full
you
shave.
come last, it's a full
Jesus, hair
shave.
has to go.
And that could be your hair going.
I mean, if I come last, as long as it's going to charity.
Yeah.
I'll be completely fine. But I don't think I'll be coming last today.
Can we shake on that, please?
You will not be seeing me last over the finish line.
All right. Well, I wish you luck.
Well,
Oh,
just
I've got
just
a
one
quick
more thing.
question.
There's always been a controversial issue with you and sort of extravagant gear.
Yeah,
And I saw peeking out of your bottom shots there's a little bit of colour.
Ooh.
What have we
Straight
got
from
going
Fife.
on there?
These are vintage shorts actually. These come actually
Fife.
from Fife. They were
Aye.
knitted in Fife.
Really?
Aye, okay.
How much
So-
were they?
More than £1,000.
Were they from a jumble sale?
Yes, they were. Yeah.
You're the most experienced drinker here. I
Yeah,
don't know if
most
this is
weekends
true.
we see on Facebook there's sort of like an air about you with always a beer or a pint in your hand.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So
After your
hopefully-
season's best.
The farmers are very keen to go to Bongo every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday night. They mix it up on Wednesday by actually doing some farming, but apart from that we're just in Bongo every single night training for this event. So yeah, everything about my preparation has enhanced my chances today, I think.
Well, just another topic we've got. Recent news, you've broken 4
Sub
minutes for
Yes,
the
yeah.
1500 metres.
Yeah,
It's not
last
quite the
Tuesday.
mile, but obviously that's going to give you a nice helping hand.
No,
Being
yeah.
over these lads, quite tragic really. Haven't touched anywhere near the 4 minute barrier. We've had Josh Schofield, we'll come to later on.
4:17.
He's used to touch, he has touched the under the 4 minute barrier, 3:57 was
Josh
it?
Schofield.
I think that's about,
4
I
years
think it's
ago.
about 4 years ago now. Hasn't come near. I think the
Yeah.
PB this season was 5:20.
As he did at English schools.
We're not going to know what that's going to bring from him, but for you, going into it, you're pretty quick. You've got British milers top on. How are you feeling?
I mean, for the mile, I've done 3:23. I mean, it was a tough race
Yeah.
on the
course.
Cornwall beach.
Oh, for
It
sure.
was a good race. Course was may have been a little bit short, but yeah, it was a good race.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
English schools, you didn't have your best race.
Where do you come in at?
But where did you come in that?
I came 10th for my heat.
How many were in the heat?
11.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What time did you do?
At 4:17.
What time did Tilly Simpson do in the Inter Girls?
4:21.
The last thing is what footwear you're wearing.
Footwear.
Give us a rundown.
I think I might just stick to the old
So-
Luna
The
glides.
traction on them, shocking.
Okay.
You need to
I
put
mean-
the spikes on.
Last time I wore
Does he get a
spikes.
deduction of time for wearing them?
No, but I fear for him personally.
Would you be willing to give away any tactics for the race?
No, I think it's all. I've got to keep
Yeah,
it under
it's
wraps.
all
Got
gonna
to keep my
come down
tactic under wraps. I think that's too close.
Sorry.
No, thanks for the interview.
It's all right. Good luck.
Just one more
Tilly.
thing, one more thing.
And one more
If you were to win, who do you think's your strongest competitor?
I think Spency's a strong competitor.
Okay.
I think he's been putting in the hours probably more than me actually, overloading himself a bit
Okay.
more.
He is
so-
also from the north.
You're addicted to Carlin, but today, what beer are you actually consuming?
Carlin is, yes, one of my favourites, I suppose, going into this competition, but I couldn't have it as it was not strong enough, so I've had to go for the Kronenberg.
Cronenberg's good. It's not quite Carling.
Okay.
Final question. Who's your main competition going into this event?
I think,
Dylan,
not Dylan, no, I think Oscar Fraser-Krause.
the Scotsman.
Although he had quite a bad time last time,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't like. I don't think he likes beer, to be honest. I think he prefers shandy or maybe a Sprite or something like that.
I can see
but
that.
to
Fanta.
motivate him a little bit, to
Fanta
get him
lemon.
through those beers, yeah, the Fanta Lemon. To get him through those beers, I've actually brought him a little present.
Oh, what, so what is
nice.
this?
What is
This is the Hangover Cure Pack.
Yates.
Placed a bit. Yeah, it is.
Yates on a Wednesday night. Sound of Jess Glynn. Can't get anything better.
Okay. That's all from me.
mate.
Good luck in your competition coming.
Cheers, boys.
Good luck.
I'd just like to give a shout out to Oliver Watson. You are my inspiration. Thank you. Cheers,
Yeah.
boys.
Good to talk to you, Dylan. I wish you luck.
It's Declan, by the way, mate.
All right. Cheers, Dylan.
Okay.
Well, we wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Do you want to give him it now or
That'll
after?
be all right.
Okay, that's it.
Can't
folks.
make it.
Thanks, Killy.
Thanks, guys.